Tokyo Game Show coverage continuing on this channel. We are going to be going back through and rewatching some things because of time zone differences. We got 505 games, Konami, Square Enix, and Capcom, all showcases that will be contained within this broadcast. So skip ahead if you need to. In about 5 minutes, Square Enix is doing something, and then after that, we will be going back watching Konami, 505 games. We've got Capcom as well doing some things today. So if you've enjoyed our Tokyo Game Show coverage, be sure to hit subscribe and the bell button. I'm a Safe for Work broadcaster here on Reforge Gaming. We had a lot of new people that came in for our Tokyo Game Show coverage yesterday, as well as checking out the Call of Duty Next broadcast. There will be a broadcast of the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 beta on this channel as well, so be sure to check that. Just this morning, I was checking out the Wolong Fallen Dynasty demo. That'll be a first look on our First Look channel, and we try to give you guys as much content as we can on all of the various channels that we have. We have a First Look channel where we look at games, an updates channel with quick 4-minute gaming news updates. We have the reaction channel that we just started putting content on, and then this is the main live channel where we do live streaming. The other channels are not live shows, so make sure you're subscribed. Thank you, everybody, for being here. If you are in the live chat, make sure and tell everybody we are live now if they need to refresh. Also, go through your morning ritual of smashing the like button, switching over to live chat. We were going to try and start a little early for these Tokyo Game Show streams, and it was just really, really difficult. I was going through everything this morning, moving my PlayStation for the demo, for the beta, of Modern Warfare 2, and then also checking out the Wolong demo. It just makes it really, really tough in the morning to go live earlier than normal. So I hope you guys are enjoying your Friday. It is Friday after all, which means members can look forward to an after show after the Reforge Roundtable, and you can look forward to a Friday night stream with my wife. We did hit 1,500 members this week. As long as we hit 1,500 members once in a month, we'll do a fun special thing on a Friday night. And we will be playing the genital jousting this evening, as my wife really, really doesn't want to. Oh, that's not the right. It said Ellen Ring. Can I edit this? Yes. Ellen Ring. I was trying to put together a short for today, and I just realized it says Ellen Ring instead of Elden Ring. That would be a very different game, chat. That would be a very different game. Square got a live one with Valkyrie Elysium. It's a banger. Wasn't this showcased yesterday? Tokyo Game Show is doing multiple days. It's still going. There will be a showcase. There'll be more showcases continuing beyond today. Wolong look pretty good. Bosses look difficult. I don't think I'm going to like it. I don't think it's going to be my cup of tea. It feels like it's going to be one of those games that's like super, super fast, and I'm just not about that, you know? I'm just not about that. The quick bum rush you the minute you try to heal thing. I don't know. It might grow on me. It also felt like there was a ton of abilities. There was a ton of things just getting thrown at you right in the beginning. So, I don't know. I think people that like those Team Ninja games, the Neo games, and things like it, I think they're going to love it. I think the art style's cool. The world is cool. Elden Ring. Open world. Open world. What would you say? Defense? I don't know what I want to call this. Is Ellen Ring what you yell at when you yell at your workers? That's right. What's good, Cat? Yeah, so yesterday we checked out the Tokyo Game Show. Had a ton of people here. Had a really, really great start. And they are getting started right now. Let me get this thing set and get the... hang on a minute. I like to turn the controls off. I have an extension that lets me turn the controls off. Here we go. All right. And we have to change the audio input. I'm not quite sure what this is going to be.
Criticano Hit, where Kano Eiko, a popular game player, plays various Square Enix titles. At
We
times,
might not
he
watch
plays
this.
games terribly, has a dialogue with creators, hearing some episodes, or maybe he shows his excellent skills. That's Criticano Hit.
Yo, what's good,
In this
Doctor's
special
Office?
episode for Tokyo Game Show 2022,
Thank you for the 4-month
the
milestone.
latest titles of Square Enix, which you can also play at the venue. Don't miss out his miraculous performances. I think it's totally different from the usual. You're working so very hard. Why is that? So I've been Tokyo Game Show privately.
Yo, what's good, Feed? I see you in the chat. We have other showcases to watch. If this is just going to be really goofy and like playing games, we're not going to watch this. I'm looking for announcements and trailers, not a whatever this is going to turn into.
Technology. Around that time I had to use a large schoolbag-like thing for VR. Have you been there? Yes, of course. I've been an ambassador before. Wait, that is excellent. Ambassador. I'm so jealous. I envy you. That is excellent. Kano-san, you should be very careful at the opening ceremony. You should be careful. If you tell jokes, nobody would laugh. In the game show, you can look forward to Merchandise Center. We are going to introduce some merchandise of Square Enix for this year.
Okay. The biggest problem that we've run into is that all I have is a schedule, and all the schedule said was that Square Enix was going live this morning. That's all I have. So I had no idea that this is what it was going to be. Apparently they're going to feature Forspoken, Crisis Core, Final Fantasy VII Reunion, and Star Ocean: The Divine Force. But I don't know if I don't want to sit here and watch them be goofy with merchandise. Like, you're asking a lot of the viewer. I don't quite understand. Let's see what else we have here that we can watch from past live streams that we missed overnight. Like, let's just watch 5. I think we could watch 505. And then we could go back. We could go back and rewatch that. We can go back and rewatch that when they're actually going to show something worth checking out. I'm not trying to be mean, but like, don't freaking waste my time, bro. Like, everybody's busy in life. The last thing I need is a showcase that's not a freaking showcase. You know what I'm talking? Like, hey, tune in to Tokyo Game Show. We're sitting around and be goofy with merchandise. Like, okay, I have better things to do with my time, you know? Yo, what's good, Mel? This is kind of like Immortals Phoenix Rising meets like a serious melee game. That's what it reminds me of. I like all the parries. I like all the different weapons. It seems like some of the weapons have very, very different benefits. Like Sword and Board is great, but then he had that huge, huge hammer and he killed those guys together, like knocked them back. This looks really, really good. Stray Blade coming 2023. Yeah, and then there's like a little guy that helps you too, so I'm not sure if there's like magic abilities. I think it looks really, really cool. Some of the movement and some of the weapons also kind of remind me of Dauntless. Little bit. I never understand trailers like that.
Hi, I'm Marco.
Like, I have no idea what kind of game that is. Hi, buddy.
Indie studio working on Nivalis, the cyberpunk slice of life sim.
Nivalis.
As fans of the cyberpunk genre, we've always been in love with Blade Runner. Especially the scene in which Deckard is waiting for his noodles at the restaurant, surrounded by...
Wait, hang on. They've shown quite a bit of Forspoken gameplay. All right, hang on a second, chat. Hang on. Hang on. Let me go back to that. Let me go back to that showcase. The one with English. Okay, hang on. Let me go back to when they...
From there. The shortcut from the cliff. Can you
Dark.
make it at one go?
Okay. We actually have Forspoken on the...
What a beautiful visual.
Okay, here we go.
Parkour? Oh. You can move by pressing the circle button. Oh, you've already got how to do it.
Yo, they're just straight up letting this guy play.
You
Who
can
is
dash.
this guy that they're letting him do this?
You're so fast to get used to it.
Thanks for the call out, Wheezy. They've been playing for like 15
enemies.
minutes. Yeah, I went back to the beginning of when they started playing. This is when they start playing. They're just straight up letting this guy experiment with the game. This is funny. Because here's what's funny about this. I'll pause it. Here's what's funny about this. All the people that got to do previews, they didn't let them record their own footage. They had to use B-roll, and they're just straight up letting this dude play. You know what I'm saying?
Enemies with brand new magic. But another enemy comes up.
Lock onto him. There you go. Okay, I like seeing trash ads die quickly. That was one thing I was worried about some of the gameplay we'd seen up to now.
See there.
All right, give me a second. Give me a second, chat. Like, no disrespect, but Jiminy frickin' Christmas. Hang on. Let me get a different capture here. Like, I just what the production sometimes these people think is helpful. It's gonna look a little blurry, but golly frickin' jeez, it's not gonna be assaulting your eyeballs.
Excellent. There are other magics. Plus L2. Oh, so this reaches a wider range. You can use this as a support for the attack.
Oh, the shield's nice.
They can't move. Oh, you can press it several times. You can repeatedly use magic.
Yeah, well, that person's resisting,
Well, when you
though.
play this game, you can tell. Wow, this is PS5. You can feel the haptic feedback on the controller when you use magic. You can use totally different types of magic as well.
The only thing I would like to do is I would just like this UI here. I just want to slide it over. Why the frick is it out there so far? You know what I'm saying? I really hope they let you customize the UI. I don't mind that it's tilted in 3-dimensional, but why is it out so far? It's just like hanging out. Look how much negative space there is between here and here, and then look how much negative space there is between here and here. It doesn't even make any sense.
Could you press out 2?
Oh, nice. That
Fire
was
magic.
cool.
Let us pause here. Forspoken, this is excellent. Forspoken mesmerized Kano, and we are going to explain key features of this title, starting with the story and characters. First, I'd like to start with story. Frey Holland, living in New York, was involved in a mysterious phenomenon and turned out to be in a different world, Asia. Beautiful and wide, but Athia is infested with monsters. And Frey has something in her arm. You can find something surrounding her arm that is cuff. You remember some scene where they are having conversation. She can have a conversation with cuff, and thanks to the cuff, you can use magic. Magic coming from cuff includes main attack magic, the support magic to limit the movement of enemies, and surge magic, which is quite powerful. And what characterizes Forspoken is magic parkour. In the previous play, Kano was very much excited about this move. When you get used to it, it goes like this. Oh, this is a movement made by the player? Really? Is this not a demo or movie? This is just like in film. Excellent. So when you get better, you can choose this. So it's so nice to see this, and if you can do this by yourself, that would be excellent. Thank you. Now you can practice doing this magic parkour.
I'm not kidding you. I might play this game with Japanese voice actors just so I don't have to listen to the main actor. Like, we literally watched a trailer that was in Japanese, and the game seemed like a freaking epic anime. And then when you watch it with, like, the English voice actors, you're like, what is this trash? Like, it's so different. I'm not kidding you. I think I'm going to play this game with the Japanese voice actors instead. Just throw subtitles on.
Repeatedly do magic parkour. This is nice. It feels so good.
I can't be the only person that loves Japanese voice inflection, like when they get really excited or curious about something. I don't even know what they're saying and I get excited. I don't know what it is about how they express excitement, but I just absolutely love it.
Can you press the square button and then you can focus on them. Then yes, please aim at them. Oh, that is excellent. What's this? I focused on... yes. Great. You can focus on shining rocks and you can make a leap. This is so good. It's so fun to wandering around this map.
It's because you don't speak Japanese? Just the way they get excited. I don't know. My Korean friends and their kids do the same thing. I just love it.
Sakai-san, are you going to do this? You're so unwilling. Let me try. Sakai is giving a try for magic parkour. Dash. Let's cross. When you are landing on the ground. Yes.
Oh, I like
cross
that.
And yes. Cross. Yes, please try how many times you can continue. I see. And the feedback coming from the controller is excellent. And please press square. That one.
Is the character too far to the left?
Great. I see. Give me back. So, let's use the magic parkour to climb a cliff. Oh, I wonder whether I can do this. Can you see? There are 4 shining rocks on the cliff. Give it a try. Can he make it?
Wheezy says that when he lived in Japan, he had friends who liked English dubbing because the emotions were higher and they thought the Japanese voice actors were terrible. You know what it is, Wheezy? Is if the voice acting's bad and you can just listen to it in another language, then the voices can't get in your way. Does that make sense? Like, every time I watch a trailer for this game, I'm like, shut up. Everybody stop talking. You're ruining it. And then when I listen to it in Japanese, I'm like, well, that sounds cool. You know, I don't know what they're saying. Sounds awesome. Sounds intense. It's like it can't get in the way.
And now where should I go? So, people from overseas are watching this, maybe saying crazy Japanese. Actually, I've been called so, but not as a compliment. Real crazy. Kano had a knack about magic parkour, and he will give it a try for 2 missions. The first mission is to get a cloak from the treasure chest. I saw some chests in the field. To get a cloak from the chest in the village, and there's some gimmick. Moving fastly, going to the village, and Kano encounters a group of monsters. You can see a boss-like enemy that is so huge. This one. Oh, you're doing pretty well.
You barely heard it.
Kano is in a crisis against a strong monster. Kano-san, please press L2 and R2 at the same time. L2 and R2? Yes. Well, what's this? This is the super powerful surge magic to impact the significant damage on monsters.
That looked awesome.
Please be careful, that monster is so strong, Kano-san. Well, we can use magic parkour. Oh, you beat it. The village is far away, however. Even when it's so distant from here, I can go down from here and we can climb up on the other side. Now I can put one cushion here and move forward. You're getting so better. He avoided the full damage and going ahead to the village. It's so fun to move around. With the magic parkour, you can move at once in the open world and reaching the destination or the village. It's so fast. He's found the chest and a group of monsters come out. Yes, you're good at switching. I'll get them at once. Out of focus? Wow. The magic is like explosive barbed wire death match in the wrestling. Kano used the trunk magic to get out of the crisis, killing enemies with attack magic. There are so many enemies. Flying monsters attacking from the sky. Monsters from the sky. so I can dodge like this. Insistent attacks continued from the sky. I'm gonna.
Can you guys
and
here? I'm gonna pause this. Give me 2 seconds to do something here. Okay. Oh, for frick's sake, sign in. No. Yes. It looks like you've forgotten your password. No, I have not. Bro! Click here to reset it. That's not true. I have not... That's freaking annoying. I'm logged in on... Give me a second, chat. I'm logged in on Dropbox on my main rig, and they're making me reset my password. Oh, golly. Copy. Submit. Hang on. I gotta log out and then log back in with this password so that it saves it. What's happening? We want to update. We want to upload my Wolong Fallen Dynasty first look, and okay. All right, back to the action.
concentrate on the monsters in the sky.
Sorry about the interruption.
Done now.
I recorded the Wolong Fallen Dynasty demo this morning, and I forgot to put it in Dropbox.
Okay. It's now the one left. Defeated and 100%. This is the cloak. Press triangle. Now I got a man. I got a cloak. Kano-san, you've completed the first mission. This is quite interesting. Wearing a fancy cloak, moving to the next mission. Oh, the appearance changes. Yes. The next mission is this. To defeat the boss enemy. This is not very easy task. Kano-san has conquered the various boss characters in the past. To battle with strong boss, you need to pass all of the objectives goals of the demo version. First, we are going to visit the first destination. Then you can find where the destination is. 1 kilometer away. But I can use my magic parkour. This is so wide world. Kano is getting closer to the destination with the lighter steps. Getting closer to the destination. It's so close. You can climb up from there. The shortcut from the cliff. Can he make it at one go?
Somebody says they saw a headline about Bloodborne. Probably a fake. Bloodborne would have broken the world if there was any Bloodborne announcements at this at Tokyo Game Show. So no Bloodborne news as of now. If you guys are enjoying the show, do me a favor. Usually, let me pause the gameplay. Usually we're in this scene here doing a talk show. This is Reforge Gaming. Be sure to smash the like button. We don't have 200 likes yet, and we have over 400 folks here. We're going to be re-watching a lot of the showcases, and this is the Square Enix showcase right now, showing off Forspoken gameplay. This is just raw gameplay, just some guy playing who has never played before.
The next objective is to eliminate all the enemies in the Mobile Bridge.
I'm trying to change the overlay periodically as best I can.
So fast. And when you fail landing, the gauge would be gone as a penalty, so you need to...
This looks really dull. The thing that I would point out is the guy playing seems really locked in and enjoying himself. So it could be one of those games where it's a blast to play, but it just maybe is not a great stream game.
This is the bridge. Should I destroy them? So many. I see. I think they are so strong. I should not let them attack me. Can you see weakness? This means that your fire magic is effective on them. Fire magic is effective. Can you take a look at my HP? As usual, Sakai is monitoring the HP and Kano is concentrating on the fight.
This was pre-recorded? No, they're literally doing this live. This is not pre-recorded. I just rewinded the broadcast. He's literally just sitting there playing for the first time. Like, I think some of it is that he doesn't have the... Oh, that was pretty dope. He doesn't have like the... You know how when you get eased into a game, you get good at all the parts that make the whole? Well, he's got all these abilities and parkour things that he didn't unlock. They just been given to him. So I think it's making for a lack of fluidity and speed. He's kind of clumsily moving through the game, and it's not his fault. I felt the same way when I read some of the reviews, some of the previews about this game. People kind of got thrown into the game, and they had all these abilities already. And it's different when you slowly unlock those abilities.
Who's this? So there is some strong-ish monster coming around. I'd like to attack him from a distance. It appears that the boss is strong. I think the fire magic is effective. You have the half the HP.
He needs to lock on. He needs to lock on.
His magic parkour to move forward in the battle. Be ready for healing yourself. So effective.
Oh, weakness. Yeah, that really hurt the boss. That was good. He got a weakness hit. Oh, it makes sense. The boss is ice-based.
The monster invincible?
Ice and water-based, and he hit him with fire. That was kind of dope.
I can't dodge.
He needs to lock on. Like, it's kind of frustrating that he won't lock on. Oof. Oof. Oh, he's about to die.
You should restore your HP.
He healed.
Kano made it.
Lock on! Oh my gosh! This guy's... I wonder if he's a Souls player.
Regenerate.
He got him. I wonder if he's one of those Souls players that, like, never locks on. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to lock on, but in a game like this, against one boss on a big open bridge, he is locked on. The camera wasn't acting like he was locked on. He kept having to recenter the boss.
This feels so good. running around the Athea as his own garden,
Athea is how they pronounce it. I thought it was Athea.
skipping
Athea.
on the water. What's this? When you
Yeah,
get into it,
there is a lock on. I've seen in another gameplay footage.
what happened? Where am I going? I can breathe under the water. And acquired a new magic. As the story goes on, the number of magic you can use would increase. And the final destination to the monument to strength. Over there. Excellent. Yes, over there. Everything's okay. That's so cool.
Watch them interact here. The two
Excellent.
guys, I like these two guys. Watch them.
Yes, over there. Everything's okay. That's so cool.
Everything's okay.
The monument has collapsed and I can look into it.
Sinos says, the more I see this game, the more I realize how badly Square has botched the marketing for this title. A little bit.
The mission has achieved increased defense. Okay. Kano has achieved all of the objectives and goals for the demo version. And here comes the extra challenge. This unlocks the extra challenge for this program. What would it be like? When you get used to it, you can understand what kind of magics you acquired, and you can use different types of magics for each enemy. Yes, that's true. We have a variety of magics, and it's also fun to switching between various magics. It's so fun. The extra challenge, what is the enemy like? Yes, almost there. In the extra challenge, what kind of boss would there be? What's this? This must be so strong. Kano is fighting with Altered Queen Kano, a crocodile. And it's so fast. Wait. Oh,
Listen how
it's not
cool
so
she
effective.
listen how cool she sounds in Japanese.
Wait. Oh, it's not.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I know I can't understand her, and I know that might be a terrible voice actor. I don't know. But it doesn't sound like any of the stuff I've heard so far in English.
So effective. I think the magic on the L2 is not so effective on this. No significant damage, switching magics. So strong. Should I use fire? Yes, it's effective. Working on.
That's not effective. It's saying
The
resist.
fire magic is effective on this. Could you please take a look at 4 HP?
Please take a look at your
The half
HP.
remaining. You can find the gauge of the boss on the top of the screen. Be careful. Heal yourself, heal yourself. How should I dodge this attack? Against the strong enemy, Kano has used up almost all the healing items. He's looking
the guy-
for any item.
So the guy up top is constantly telling him when to heal, and the guy at the bottom is just so focused. It's actually a pretty funny pairing.
Items around him.
What the frick?
No healing items in the chest. Heal yourself. Wait, I don't have any healing items anymore.
See what I'm saying? He's not locking
How should
on.
I?
That's part of his.
should heal
That's
yourself.
part of
No,
his.
no.
That's part of his problem. He keeps having to adjust the camera.
He had
See right
used up
there,
all
he's
the
having to
healing
spin the
items.
camera around. See, dude is locked in. Yeah, he's just not locking onto the enemy. It's making it. He's taking a lot of extra damage because he's constantly having to rotate that camera. Yeah, he can. Oh gosh, the health bar at the top is very big. I just now saw it.
But going to fight back with the repetitive attacks. And Altered Queen Kana is lying on its back. It's a great opportunity, but
He was supposed to hit triangle there. I don't think he did. He's dead.
no healing items.
He's
No
dead.
healing items.
3, 2. Oh, I thought he was gonna get hit by
What am I supposed to
range.
do? Can you see some gauge over there? It may be something for us. Can you make some time use magic parkour? What is the effect coming from the gauge? It's something may happen. Slight recovery in the HP. A bit is not enough. It's just a bit, but it's not sufficient to tackle with the enemy. He's looking for how he can heal.
He did get some.
Can
He
you
did
eat
get some health back.
grass to restore your HP?
You can't eat
Can you take
grass. Can you?
Yes, but this is violet. Fancy, lovely violet. Violet is not sufficient. Oh, we should do this again. Kano revenges against the enemy.
Oh, lock on. It's killing me. It's absolutely killing me. Why has nobody told him to lock on?
Altered Queen Kana lying on its back.
That time he did the triangle
It put a
move.
significant
Look how
damage on
much
it.
damage he got. Do it again.
When
There it
the enemy
is.
showed, you can use killer blow to attack them, significant damage, and you can restore your life.
There he goes. Come on. Oh, I thought he got another belly one.
The life gauge for the boss is just half remaining. You can use the killer blow after turning its back.
A weird way to measure
It's
half.
But it comes back. It's so fast. You have just one moment. So this guy is working very hard. Kano is in a crunch. Can he make it? The killer blow.
Oh.
Flip. Just turn over.
He has no health. He has no health.
You can do this. You can do it.
All right, no.
The killer-
You guys have to watch this so where you can see them. You have to be able to see them. This is amazing. Mike on the mic with a $10 tip says, I've been thinking about why she sounds the way she does in English. Square Enix has never portrayed black voice probably in any games. Facts. You think so? All right, watch these guys.
Blow. Flip. Just turn over. So close. You can do this. You can do it. Was so strong. So
I can't.
excited. Although he used to
I can't turn it up because they have them turned down so you can hear the translator.
complete. Yes, the game was in sync with your gameplay. Yes, when it dodge, yes, when you make the timing, yes, you can dodge it very nicely, which is quite exciting. Yes, to move and to dodge. They are regarded as some negative elements in games, but this is a lot of fun in this game. Yes, it's so fun to watch this game. And I'm looking forward to this story. Yes, this would be a big hit.
Yeah, yata is a real thing. What does it mean? I think it means hooray.
On January 24th next year, please play this game in Tokyo Game Show.
The next title is Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion. I miss Final Fantasy VII. Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion. It was released back in 2007 for PSP and inspired so many players. After 15 years later since then, its spin-off was remastered with amazing graphics and will be launched in this coming winter. I might have told you before, when I got into high school, my parents bought Final Fantasy VII as a present.
Yata means we did it or I did it. Yeah, Google says it means hooray. So it's a celebration of completion is what it sounds like. Like, hooray, we did it, I did it.
See if your feeling is real. Wait a minute, that was decades ago. We will start with quiz to help you recall your memory about Final Fantasy VII as a warm-up. What's the name of the company that developed Mako reactors to extract energy and has grown to be a global enterprise? This is a symbol of FF7. I don't recall the name of the company. I'm sure you've heard of it. Really? I'll give you a hint. It ends with company. I should know. It's a large corporation whose name ends with company. That's based in Midgar, the location for the game's beginning. FF, right? Let's hear from Sakai-san. I have no idea. X company? I know it's a global company. Sakai-san, I cannot say that name on air. My answer will be trimmed then. It will be either trimmed or dubbed with different name later. How about Kano-san? I guess this is a F-Power company. That's what you think you've heard of? Maybe. Okay, got it. Here is the answer. Shinra Power Company. Now I remember. Now I know. I've seen this logo. This is where the story begins. I now get what kind of questions you are going to ask. Now let's go to the second question. There are two characters that many players back then did not get to play with. One is Vincent. Who is the answer? Not a few players moved on without making this character companion in the first play. What's her name? For your information, this is a big hint. She's a descendant of ninja. I remember her. She has
Yeah, I think they use a laugh track. It's one of the shticks from their show. If you guys are enjoying this show, my coverage and my commentary periodically, guys, hit the like button. Let's have a nice, strong day. We got more stuff to watch, more gameplay coming.
Who? Yuhu? Yuhu? Okay, one more. What are we doing? Let's go. Sakai-san? Yufufi. Kano-san? Yufupa. I know I got it right. Here is the answer. Yuffie. Wait a minute, Sakai-san. I told you, that's it. 3 Japanese letters. It's 3 syllabus name. You'll be fine next. You're gonna make me sad. Hope they make it this time. Last question. Who is the best friend of Cloud and also the first love of Aerith? This is the character. Can they get it right? 4 letters this time. May sound like a music instrument. 4 katakana letters, right? Yes, 4 letters. It's not straightforward though. There is a twist. Sounds like a home appliance or a music instrument that you could find in a company in the past. One at a company could be 5-letter name, right? Maybe. Wait a moment, Kano-san, you are getting closer. Let's start with Sakai-san, who is the best friend of Cloud and also first love of Aris, sax. He said it's not exactly a name of a music instrument. There should be a twist. Do you want to make a small adjustment? Just a little bit. Small adjustment. Zax. Kano-san? Okay, what's your answer? Max. I'm totally confident. Here is the answer. Zach. I got it. You got it thanks to the advice. The main character of Crisis Core is Zack. Really? Not Cloud? It's a proof of soldier. The main character of Crisis Core is not Cloud. It's Zack. Final Fantasy VII was first released in 2007 for PSP. Crisis Core is different, but it's a prequel to 2007 story. The story reveals what actually happened before Final Fantasy VII. Then
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. We're losing the audience because there's nothing. They're not doing anything meaningful. Are they showing any gameplay at certain times? It looks like they're just looking at stuff. Yeah, here we go. Here's some gameplay of this.
This means we will find a lot of other characters that appeared in FF7, right? Characters when they were young.
You can see younger FF7 characters in Crisis Core. When you arrive at the Colosseum, what? Two monsters. Huge two monsters appears. Your monsters against soldiers. I'm going to take a look at the slot. Please, yes, I'm looking at Sakai, who checking HP all the time, now checks the slot. In the remastered version, the command battles is merged with action, with a lot of speed and exciting battle. The slot has become effective in when you do not line up numbers. When you line up icons and numbers, please let me know. When you see characters lined up, then that is likely promising. It was close. Let me know in advance.
Yeah, but how do you...
Sakai.
Is that literally like a slot machine up there? Like, they're calling it the slot, so it's literally a slot machine. He's dead. I don't understand. So that in the fight, there is a slot machine?
No, I'm part-timer for the slot. No, HP is a mass. You need to monitor both the HP and slot at the same time. You can't double the hall and the kitchen at the same time. Well, I'm quite disappointed, Sakai-san. Sakai-san is monitoring both the slot and HP. Not yet for recovery. It's okay. It's okay. Now. One more. Yes, line up. Now. 3 Angel icons are lined up. Limit break, heart flash, and HP, MP have been increased. And Angel icons lining up again. Then promising cutscene. the sword is too heavy to use. Then you'd better bring lighter one. This enabled level 4 limit break. So I think the probability has changed. Could you press the triangle button? Use limit break. This is cool. Awesome. So when icons lining up, you can do this, right? When story goes on, you can sum, or you can use this.
What the frick?
Icons are lining up in the slot. One more. It's so promising. It's so exciting. He can use a martial art. And when penetrate the body, this is a jackpot. With the jackpot, he defeated the enemies. I see.
So he has no control over the slots, but when they line up, he can do certain things. I don't know how I feel about there being like a quick time movie every time, but I do think the combat looks good apart from that.
No. Really? It is so FF Final Fantasy. It's so cool. Oh. No good. Who? You owe me another one. Anju. Soldier First Class Anju is helping. Your sword may have chipped. To me, you're a little more important than my sword. A little bit. Anju. Together with Anju, join with the group. Sorry for keeping you waiting. I'm not used to the actual site. We should get Harry. Sephiroth is waiting. Sephiroth? The hero? Wow, I can meet him. But suddenly, the enemies attacks. Kano-san, please press the L1 button.
This guy's a
L1.
Souls player. I'm telling you he is.
L1 activates
I'm telling
magic
you he is.
and-
Watch how he handles not being able to see them in dodge timing. Watch. This guy's a Souls player. That's why he doesn't use camera.
But suddenly, the enemies attacks.
Out of the way.
Kano-san, please press the L1 button. L1. L1 activates magic, and now you can see the slot. One more Sephiroth to go. This is great. Promising cutscene. As a result, now what's this? 3 seconds enforcing all parameters. He wins easily. But additional enemies. Jack, take him to a safe place. Contact Sephiroth.
I can't speak to the Souls popularity in the Japanese market, but I would imagine it's very popular over there. I mean, FromSoft is a Japanese developer. That's just probably why he doesn't lock the camera on. A lot of hardcore Souls players never lock the cam.
Please help Anju.
Or they lock it very infrequently.
Jill. But they are defeated. They are not Wu-Tai soldiers. A sudden twist. There emerges a summon? Who summoned it? Ifrit the summon has emerged. Kano-san, this is your mission. Defeat Ifrit. Can he defeat Ifrit? Nice. Repetitive fierce fire attacks. Use Blizzard. Fire would not be effective. MP 0 consumption. We can see some gauge on the Ifrit side.
Dark Souls is more popular in the West? Really? More popular there than here, says Eugene.
Ifrit promising Katen. This is so powerful. No, you should heal yourself. Heal yourself. It was very close to heal himself. You should dodge it. Press cross to dodge the attack. Guard, pressing R1. More invincible enemies than ever. You can tap into the support from the slot, but there's no lining up of the icons and numbers. You're doing great.
If you could get behind him, he's getting crits when he hits him in the back.
You should heal yourself. Take some distance. Healing himself, taking a distance, and... Again, no. What's wrong with our slot? But this should be the luckiest slot machine on our side. I haven't enjoyed any benefit from this. Yes, you can select that. Again. Ifrit has plenty of HP still. One more effort to go. Please. No. No. Be patient. Yes, you should dodge and guard the attack. Fierce fight with each other. You should use Cure. Kano uses healing magic to fight back. It's no good. It's still okay. It's fine. Again, no again. Nice, excellent. After I get this, I need to heal myself.
So it's almost like they've woven in turn-based. You know what I'm saying? Because like that guy keeps winning that little round, and he gets a set amount of damage against him. It was like 500, and that time it was only like 100.
Can I do this? Oh, you can reduce this. When you reduce the ability gauge of the enemy, and then you can reduce the damage coming from the skills of the enemy.
Oh, that's why it did less damage.
I need to reduce the ability gauge of the enemy. Kano, begin to understand how to fight. The HP of the Ifrit has become half. There's no MP consumption. You can use MP as you like. Yes, you can use MP infinitely for the spirit. Now, you should use... Which button? L1? Yes. You should use triangle. Triangle button. You should heal yourself. You should heal. No, one more Sephiroth to go. Well, yes. Fierce battle with Ifrit with great excitement.
Yeah, I already played the Wolong demo. It's going to hit our first look channel today.
Depending on the numbers in the slot, you can enjoy some small benefit. So, yes, when you reach MP0, you should use it. Even when all the numbers are lined up, you can enjoy some small benefit. MP0 consumption needs to be leveraged. He's so tough. 1/3 left. Yes, you are doing pretty well.
See, if he would use, he's got to
Now
use some of those
you
windows.
are
He could
doing
get
great.
behind. He could get more criticals.
MP. Now, right now. Infinite MP. That is great. Doing great. Combining physical attacks, Kano is attacking Ifrit. Now, yes. That is great. Yes, and you need to counterattack. Can he make it, Kano? Kano defeated Ifrit. Excellent. What? Here comes the hero,
Oh,
Sephiroth.
snap.
At one go.
No. We got to full screen this.
Here comes the hero, Sephiroth. At one go. The hero is so cool. Wow. Genesis. Soldier first class who escaped. The same face? Genesis copy. Copy of the human? Where's Anju? He should be fighting here. Well, he's gone. What do you mean? I mean, Anju has betrayed us. That is what I meant. No way. I know him very well. He won't do that. Anju will not betray me. Now, Kano-san, you've completed the mission. Fantastic. This is so fun. It's so exciting and satisfying playing this game. It feels so good. And people who played FF7 a lot, they will be surprised playing this game. Yuffie was so small or so young in this game, or surprised by actions of various characters, and how it leads to the beginning of FF7. Yes, I'm interested, and Cloud should be in the story, right? Yes, and you'll be interested in how it unfolds. Sakai-san, yes, the slot you used to it, but I wasn't trained for the slot machine monitoring. I should have got training for slot machine monitoring. Well, I wanted you to be a little more flexible, but I guess I expected.
All right, let me
Too
try to
much
get
from
to more gameplay.
Don't fire me, Kano-san. This time, unfortunately, we don't see limit break of the Sephiroth, but please give it a try at Tokyo.
A sequence for emergency evacuation. I hope it works as a sequence. Raymond tried to contact his brother who is in space. Connect emergency line. I have a bad feeling. Roger. Searching Captain Antonio Lawrence of Argus merchant vessel. Something is there. Hurry up. A mysterious creature shows up. Wait a minute. It's huge. And then, please use this. Who is this? What's that? Hurry up. Do you want to die?
Why is he so confused? Pick up the sword, bro.
I don't know what's going on.
I guess he
But
has
I got
hair in
my
his eyes.
eyes.
He can't see.
Anyway, thanks. I think it's too big. Battle starts. Choose attack skills assigned to buttons. Be careful. If you don't have APs, you cannot use the skills. The key is to save APs. Go around. So there are square, circle, and triangle options. Fighting together makes stronger. It was Leticia, Crown Princess of the Planet, and Everaldo, her knight who helped Raymond. Then in the sky, they saw another escape pod. They decided to go to Medium Ruins, where the pod is expected to land. Okay, Ruins. I borrowed this sword. My mate's life is at stake. Please wait. We will go with you. Medium is massive ruins. You may need help. The three headed to the ruins. Really? Can we change characters? You can battle while changing characters. Amazing, so I can proceed while changing characters. Once they entered the ruins, so many monsters. Switching characters, Kano continues battle. Princess is really fast. The knight does.
I always struggle to connect with games like this. Number one, the JRPG just doesn't land on me. And number two, I don't know. I feel like you're just constantly switching from one character to another who just spams like crazy. It doesn't feel like I'm connecting with a single character. It doesn't feel impactful. I get that these are very popular games, but they just don't hook me at all.
She's there, right? What's that? A box? The cargo? Maybe it's Elena? Elena. No way. She didn't escape. Why? The cargo. What's inside the pod was the cargo that Raymond was trying to transport. Elena sent that off. Elena, I'm sorry.
Guys, we need like 26 more likes for 300 likes. You got to help us out when we have these live streams going. I know I'm not saying as much and calling for it, but we need those likes if you've been enjoying the show, if you support the channel on a regular basis.
Then, cargo moved. What's that? Lot number?
Mr. Polar Bear, they can't do subtitles for a live stream. That's too complicated. They have to do a live translator. This was a live broadcast.
What's this? Warning to the protection target. Detected aggression. Execute protection mode. Are you okay? Yeah. What's that? We'll talk later. They're coming. Wait a minute. Power has increased. Now you can use Duma to perform action. Let's try. R1. Rush forward. What's that? This is called VA, Vanguard Assault, that uses Duma's power. Wait a minute, I'm saving VA now. Once VA kicks off, VA gauge is consumed and gain various effects. He destroys small fry one by one and save VA. Shall I go? He cleared enemy. Great, I feel good. This is one of the key actions. Now that he learned how to make VA attack, I have to make best use of it. Huge enemy appeared. Gosh. I'll start with a leg. Looks strong. And you can switch. I can switch. The princess? The princess is at risk. Her HP. Princess needs recovery. How can I do that? Use the pad in the middle. And then use an item. 30%. Okay, can she also use this? Yes, princess can also use this. Strong. Kano dealt a huge blow at the enemies, targeting its head. The knight is coming. Be careful. I'm going to save a bit. Targeting leg is working. Don't get too close. I'm okay, switch and target head instead. You can change target from legs to head. The princess is so strong, so powerful. He destroyed the giant enemy and headed for the new destination to look for his mate. We have to go. Is it too far? If you leave now, you will get there before night. Impossible, I stayed up all night and you tell me, walk till evening. I have an idea. Do you think this can fly over dangerous place and avoid danger? Can you? Duma is just shy. So we can use Duma outside battlefield. Yes, you can use VA on the go. So let's try. Are we heading to the right direction? I see. It's amazing. As he heads to the village, I always do that. You can now jump over the place you failed. Can I make it? I feel so good. You can attack enemy from blind spots. Amazing. Surprise attack was executed. You can deal a huge blow at the enemy. Enemies are in front. It's so powerful if you can attack them before they notice. You can count on Duma. Then Kano thought of one thing. Can I leap over there? Maybe I can. Maybe if I go upstairs? Floating object in the air. I think I can make it go somewhere higher. Target directly. Go. I made it. Amazing. I feel so good. Even if it seems impossible to get there, you could glide with VA. It's worth trying. There is another important action you can take with the use of VA. You attack with VA, right? An enemy may lose sight of you while you are moving around. That's an opportunity to deal a huge blow. Blind side is a must to attack strong enemy. Let's try. I see. With R1? I see. It's amazing. I got it. You instantly disappear from enemy's sight and deal a blow. Kano is learning different kinds of actions. You are doing well. Alert mode is on. I got it. You are getting so strong. Then he arrived Larkus region where the village is located. Okay. Kano-san, here is your mission. There is a strong enemy in Larkus region. Your mission is to destroy that enemy. But you have already mastered the skills, so I expect a good fight. He was wandering around the village. Wait, I see that. It's huge. Something is moving. I have no choice. He will deal with this before getting
you gotta watch
to
the guy
choice.
playing.
It's huge. Something is moving. I have no choice. He will deal with this before getting to the village. The enemy has not noticed me, right? I'm going to make a preemptive attack. Kano is going behind the enemy to make a surprise attack. I don't think the enemy sees me. The enemy doesn't know. Perfect. I'm invisible. I like to attack from behind. Okay, what's your first pick? Then a story begins. Things are not that easy. What's this guy? A mission for this program is to destroy the madman. I think it's impossible to avoid his attack. Wait a minute. Madman is very aggressive from the outset. You're doing good. I'm going to take a distance. You're good. The princess is at risk. As usual, Sakai is in charge of checking stamina, HP. You need to recover. Healing. Raymond is fine. Raymond is okay, but not his mates. Kano-san. Wait a minute. Abelardo fell. We started to see discord among mates, both online and offline. The princess. Kano tried to change character quickly. Wait a minute.
They're all done.
Let's take a pause. What went wrong? First off, you couldn't do anything about the two. So the two were about to be attacked, so I should have switched character to get recover. Yeah, maybe you should have changed characters. I think the best way is to attack the enemy's head from the blind spot as a surprise. Attacking head worked well at the beginning. What should I do about small fries? Was the number of small fry increasing? Yes, I think so. Can I ignore them? Yes, I think so. I'm trying to switch, but if I can, I will stick to Raymond and go on offense. I think this could be one of the strongest enemies. Yeah, I think so. So the three shared ideas for improvement and try again. Check the mates, please. Yes, I will keep my eye on HP. Can he win this time? He stopped it. I cannot fight alone. Nice. Good. You're good.
I can't tell if that's like a slow-mo or like a frame drop. Yeah, the Wolong demo is going to hit our first look channel today. We already played it and recorded it.
The princess died. It's too late. You should have told me before she died. You have to help Aberaldo. He's at risk. Kano didn't have time to switch. Leticia can no longer fight. Quickly, Kano switched his character to Aberaldo. You need to heal. Fixed his posture? Good. Attack his face. That's it. Tried to attack his face but couldn't make it. I went straight forward. Wind. Run away. Aberaldo is in danger. Gosh. Let's save. So he took the distance from Madman for now to restore VA gauge. Now you're okay. Not you. Not you. You have to switch. Raymond, run away. Raymond, heal. Nice. You made it. You made the enemy half in size. Good. That's the best attack. I am aiming at rather bottom. I want to attack top half. Aberaldo, he's at risk. You want to switch. He managed to keep his life by switching a character. I think I can go. So let me take a distance. You're doing good. Is Raymond okay? Yes. He's good. That's small fry. Again, small fry. I don't want a small fry. Painful mistake. He used a VA for small fry, so he needs to restore gauge. Watch out, small fry. Try to aim upward. Nice. Run away. I think you should restore. I think I can go. I think I can make it. That's it. Go for it. And run away. Blind side attacking head worked. That was really good. Batman had not much HP left. Almost recover. You're doing good. I'm okay. You have to recover triangle. Pick triangle. No items. Aberaldo, you're the only one who can make it. He is at risk. There are no items. It's only Aberaldo who can fight. Run away. He has only 46.
That was close. That was close. I'll be honest. I don't think that the combat doesn't look all that great because he's constantly getting like, I don't know. It could be because he never locks the camera. I feel like there's a lot of transition in slow-mo that makes it to where he almost always gets hit. And it might be because his lack of lock-on. Like, he never, ever locks on. Wolong feels like very Neo. I didn't like it that much because I'm not big on super fast games. So, yeah, Wolong didn't really hook me right off rip. It just felt very, very fast and spammy. But fans of Neo will probably love it.
High spirits. The princess is going to die. 29. I cannot use items for the princess. You have to sacrifice somebody in order to win this battle. Aberaldo is in danger. His mates quickly fell. Oh no. What we should do? Kano made up his mind. Okay, first, let's go to the village. Let's get items at the village. Okay, let's do that. And then he visited the village. He bought healing items. HP has gone up to 30%. He bought fresh sage, which recovers a character from non-fightable status to fightable status. This is a ring. This is a ring of power. Let's choose the power. He bought the ring and increased his power. It's perfect. Shall we go to the final round? You did all you can now. This is a last chance, last challenge, no matter what. Let's drink water. I'm going to destroy you. Let's go. First is first. I'm gonna change here. Disperse. He gave instructions to mates. Disperse. Okay. This is all set. Target is okay. So I set the target. I'll go. Preemptive attack. Good. Excellent. It was a great preemptive attack. Good. Good start. Already using the wind. This is a sign of panic. Meanwhile, great attack. You can do more.
Yeah, he's
Nice.
gotten
It's
way
working.
better at targeting the head. He's gotten better.
Don't underestimate me. Kano-san, you're doing really well.
Get out of there. You've already gotten
Go for
25%.
it. Kano is showing his best fight of the day.
Target that head, bro. No. No. What? Huh? What happened? Chat disconnected. We're trying to reconnect you. This video is private? What? I don't understand. It's because the live already finished? Why'd they set it to private? Why? They haven't done that with any of their other past broadcasts. They set the past broadcast to private? That's a little concerning because we streamed it. Hopefully they're not being weird about the footage. Like, they don't want anyone to watch. Yeah, I hope they don't try and take our video down or something stupid. Maybe they showed something they weren't supposed to. Maybe Square Enix wants to put it on their YouTube page. Yeah, I mean, it is possible they're going to put the rest of it on their YouTube page.
And neon lights and busy people.
That's like I said, that's a little concerning. We're going back to the 505 showcase, I guess. They do that every time. They usually edit it and condense it down right after. Okay. That's probably what they're going to do. As long as they're not doing something weird like, oh, hey, let's take the video down and, you know what I mean? I don't know.
We thought, what would it be like to manage such a restaurant? What kind of people would you meet all day?
So this is like a cyberpunk restaurant management sim game from 505.
In Cloudpunk, you explore the cyberpunk city by making deliveries with your hover car. In Nivalis, we want to show the city from a different perspective. We want you to experience what it is like to run a business in a cyberpunk world. So you will interact much more with objects and people, and of course the game will not just run over the course of one night, but many days, weeks, even months, with changing weather conditions. Yes, we are working on a photo mode. Many features in Nivalis are being designed with the expression of creativity in mind. For example, when you furnish your restaurants or your apartments. In photo mode, you can try different angles and spots and filters to achieve the look you want. Currently, we are working very hard on building all the systems to simulate the inhabitants of Nivalis. We want all the NPCs to have their own lives. We want them to go to work, eat at their favorite restaurants, visit nightclubs, go to the docks and watch the sea, make money trading and more. You can find out more about the game and wishlist Nivalis on Steam and the Epic Game Store.
Nivalis. I'll skip ahead. Anytime the trailers are done and stuff, I'll skip ahead.
Force threatening to rip apart our town and all of America. Our fate rests in this guy's glove. Elvis.
Barely survived that one.
A mechanic with big dreams of becoming a hero. If he can only get his act together. Diggs.
God damn, I'm good.
A kind of big brother to Elvis. And a badass robot that loves to make things go boom.
Should you boys be out here alone?
Jane.
Watching and waiting.
Razor sharp gun for hire. With a mission of her own. And me. Yep. The guy in the jar. As long as we can stand each other, this ragtag group can beat the miasma and save America. We hope.
So that's an XCOM game. So we saw Stray Blade. If you missed it, you have to go back and watch. Unheard, Nivalis, and Miasma Chronicles. Miasma Chronicles clearly a turn-based sort of XCOM style game. We're skipping ahead. I saw her in another showcase. Okay. They're talking about some game Rising. Y'all might have to help me out here. The green screen just looks so weird. Okay, here we go. Oh, Euden Chronicles Rising.
はやっぱりおせっかい焼きみたいだ。この発見が僕たちの帝国と諸国連合の友人。
I don't like turn-based games, but I think this game does a really cool execution of it. Both like the layout and the art style. You don't like fast-paced, you don't like turn-based, what do you like? Tons of other games, shut the frick up. Don't do that negative summary projection BS in my chat, it's annoying. Turn-based are a very particular type of game, and a lot of people don't like them. Super fast-paced games are a particular type of game, a lot of people don't like them. Turn-based best toilet game on the planet. It's not that I don't like them, I just can't enjoy them, you know what I mean? It's like there's something about them. Like, I enjoyed Child of Light, I like the turn-based in that, but I just eventually just get annoyed by it. Need someone telling me to frick off this morning for some motivation. Do me a favor. Why do you want me to tell you to frick off? I didn't tell him to frick off, I told him to shut the frick up. There's a couple of guys that keep coming in and doing that. Like, I told a guy this morning, I timed him out. I was like, dude, shut up. It's like they just come in and have to say, they just constantly say little negative swipes and passive remarks. It's just irritating. You know what I mean? Bring a positive vibe or don't show up. Or just be quiet. Okay, so that's the end of the 505 showcase. Let's see. The other showcase we were going to watch... Sega did a showcase, and it looks like maybe they showed Frontiers and something else. Koei Tecmo did a special program. Oh, Konami. Let's watch Konami. People didn't like Konami, but let's just watch it. Phil is just being a tease, sorry. I wasn't sure what you were saying. I didn't tell him to frick off. There's some people that come in and it's like they lack the ability to say anything positive, and it just gets grating, and I'm just tired of it. It's like, dude, show up and contribute to the conversation. Like, you know, my mom always said, you know, if you don't have anything positive, don't say anything. And it's like, I feel like we're constantly dealing with negative Nancy syndrome. Or people try to project onto me. Lono looks bored. No, I don't. I look like I'm watching videos. Yeah, Konami's just nothing but like little mobile games, it looks like. Yeah, I don't think we're watching this. Sorry, Konami. I think we're going to watch Sega instead. I'm just scrolling through. Yeah, no. That's a waste of time. Yeah. Let's watch the Sega one. Okay. Okay, they're starting with... I don't know what this is that they're starting with. Let's check it out. We're probably going to get a strike for this one. I wasn't paying attention. There's some song playing in the background. I'm just going to mute it so that the muting section is shorter. It'll finish faster. We had to mute so many sections of yesterday's broadcast. It's just It's just irritating. That's the game music. I know, but it still sounds like an actual song, so I'm not going to risk it. It's not necessary for us to check the game out. In-game song from the PS5, no worries. Was that a random chick in a bikini? Why? Because booba, that's why, baby. Okay, so that was Persona 5. More Persona news. Man, they're in love with, like, the big, wide tabletop green screen. I bet you they just set up a studio that they're letting people show up and use. At least that's what it seems like. They're showing some of the floor. Some of the cool stuff on the floor. Okay. All right. Here we go. No! No. Golly frick. It's down in the corner, vandalized by 1OK Rock. I might have caught it in time. I don't know. That was like 2 seconds. Has a song if you want to mute it. Yeah, it was a little too slow. Dadgummit. I swear every live event we cover, they go for a record. They're like, oh, let's see how many copyrighted pieces of music we can put into the broadcast. Let's go for 7. We literally had a broadcast where we had to mute like 8 sections of the frickin' video. It wasn't monetized for like 2 weeks. It wasn't monetized for like 2 weeks. By the person that thinks Sonic Frontiers looks good. I think it has slowly looked better over time. I don't think that they've moved the needle that much, but I definitely think it looks a little bit better. Launching the day before Ragnarok is perilous in my opinion, but it's a Nintendo title. She's cute. It's a Nintendo title, so it'll probably be fine. She's got her Sonic ears on. She's ready. Okay, so here we go. They're going to look at some gameplay. Man, I'd really wish these showcases would go full screen with the gameplay. Because if I chop that the way I chopped the other one, I'm just going to get the tops of their heads. Don't think it'll hurt them too much. It's just a press thing, though. Like, as far as what game will be in the press more, and what, marketing, like free marketing, you'll get. I think that that's going to be pretty much a God of War week. Same with Skull and Bones. It looks so much better than the OG promotional stuff they showed. It does look better. There's still things about it that feel a little bit bland. I mean, this gameplay looks great now that I can see the dadgum UI. Here's the thing, though. Why not go full screen? Like, I want to be able to see it all. So over there, right next to me, you'll see a ring, probably attack, defense, and maybe something else like speed. They're all level 1 out of 99. Random rails still look ugly. I just think this is probably the worst part of the game to show off. Like, there's still things popping in. Like, look how much is, like, not showing up over there. Just, like, random pieces not there, and then pop in. Yeah, I just don't get it. Yo, Misery with a big 20 gifted member bomb. Holy moly. I'm seeing the first 4 names that I really recognize. Corey, Sofa King, Zach Quartz, Left Control Gaming, Astrid, Jeff England, Vorian76, Britt Dreyer, Torix, Dr. Dinglenut, Lawrence Wolf, Bear on a Sled, Ryan, Soulman Grimm, and Butters, Cage, Roggan Robin, QBZ, Alex Jordan, and Zach Johnson. Every single one of those names I recognize, guys. Congrats. Be sure you get into our members-only Discord. Don't forget we do members-only content all the time. Wolong is basically Neo 3, and I'm okay with that. It's amazing. I play a game for 10 minutes, and I'm able to surmise everything about it. It's a gift. I told you guys. I said, I think it's Neo. Like, I've never even played Neo, and I was like, I bet you this is going to be a hit with Neo fans. Like, I literally went to the Discord, and I was like, nah, this is not my cup of tea. It's too fast. Neo fans are going to love this. I can't hear where I'm at. Oh, you can't hear. Okay, you can't hear me talking. Is it out? There's a Wolong Fallen Dynasty demo that you can download right now, and I recorded a first look this morning. And, like, I literally said at the end of the video, I was like, I think this is a good game. I just don't like it. Like, it just doesn't. I don't like that kind of speed and aggression. It just annoys me. It's like you don't get a chance to breathe. You know what I mean? Are we only the core today? I don't think we're only the core today. I just think that the way that gifted members work, they fixed it. It goes in order. It goes in order of the most loyal. So that's why we're only seeing names that we recognize getting members. Right now is a perfect day to gift members. If you guys want to go on a little member streak, we did hit 1,500 members this week, so my wife and I will be playing Genital Jousting this evening for the members only Friday night stream. There's also a members only after show after the Reforge roundtable. So be sure to, if you've been holding out on gifting members. Also, yeah, my brother still hasn't gotten them. We want to take care of my brother. He's usually snagging those gifteds pretty quickly. Oh, here we go. This is the stuff that Alana Pierce couldn't talk about, that she said was like her favorite part. Yo, Sven's going to give 5. Let's see if we can't snag. Let's see if we can't have a gifted member train. You know, let's do a ton. There it is. Derek's right off the top. Jimmy Ludwig, Vig Gaming, Shadow Ninja, and Casey. There it is. Bunch of names that I recognize being here all the time. Taking care of Brono. He's back in the fold, which means he can watch the members-only content. I played Wolong demo, immediately downloaded Neo 2 again. Sign me up. Literally first time seeing it, I was like, that's Neo 3. Yo, Lord Bacon's going to drop 5 gifted on the chat. Dude, paying it forward even after getting his own bad news yesterday. That's so kind. Patrick Meadows, King Arthur, they're here all the time. 1030 Media Group, Scotty B, Haram Simmons, and who else? We are 1,700 was the previous record. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that is all 5. Okay. That is all 5. Guys, welcome into Reforge Gaming, into the member pool. Be sure to get into our members-only Discord so you do not miss out on all the members-only content. People that aren't even here will get membership based on loyalty, and sometimes they're going to get an email. I forget the, yeah, there'll be a Capcom showing right now. So we'll watch that in a little bit. The past live stream is in the Square Enix YouTube page now. They didn't add it to TGS yet. Okay. Neo is so good. It needs more love. I just, like, I don't know. When I've only been playing for 8 minutes and you don't even let me heal because, like, it's just one of those games where they're like, oh, you're healing, and they immediately respond to your button inputs. I don't know. I just don't have the patience for it. I gave Sekiro everything I had. I gave Elden Ring everything I had, and I'm just kind of like, nah. If you're going to kick me in the gut and stomp on my balls in the first 10 minutes of your game, I'm just not in the mood anymore, you know? I'm just not in the mood. You just have to be looking for that. You have to want that. And if you're not in the mood for it, it's just immediately off-putting. So I was just kind of instantly like, yeah, no, you know? I'm not saying it's a bad game. I'm not saying that it's not good. I'm saying I'm just not in the mood for this, you know? It's like some nights you just want to sit down and watch like a great action flick and not some serious drama, or you want to watch a serious drama and you don't want to watch some frivolous comedy, and like the comedy will turn you off or something. That's just what it feels like. It's just like, no. Like, just let me swing my sword and do some cool stuff. Got to be in the mood and have patience. Yeah. Well, and I always feel like, can't you make the first hour not awful? Can't you just make the first hour not awful? Can't you slowly build up? You know, it's like I rounded 2 or 3 corners, and all of a sudden I'm fighting a guy that just like absolutely shreds me. I'm like, cool. Let me guess. I got to go all the way back to the beginning. I got to run all the way back here. It's just like, no, thanks. It's all about the challenge. Well, I mean, you're not stating anything that isn't blatantly obvious. It's not that it's not about the challenge. It's just that it's such a, I'll be honest, it's just a tired trope at this point for me. Oh, you died. Go back to the bonfire. Kill your way back here. Yep, brand new guy that surprised you with new mechanics that you weren't accustomed to. Now you can, it's just such a trope. It's like the rogue game trope. You know what I mean? It's just a trope at this point, and it's not one that I enjoy. And some people do. They dig it. They absolutely love it. You know what I mean? And bully for them. I'm just tired of the Souls game trope. I'm tired of the rogue game trope. It's like I'll play them for a little bit. Like I'm really looking forward to Lies of P, but I don't know. There's just something about, yep, I've experienced this before. Yep, I've experienced this before. Yeah, that lamppost bonfire, that light I turned on. Yeah, you're sending me back there, aren't you? Cool, you know? Oh, that opening room with a couple of weird cryptic, NPCs and storefronts. Oh, I'm dead. I got to go back there. Okay, cool. All right. It's just, I don't know. It just wears me out, It just wears me out. I'm not cut from that cloth, so I almost have to force myself to adapt to the game because I can't get the game to adapt to me, obviously. So it just ends up feeling like a tired exercise from moment one. It's like, I just want to play a video game. I don't want to exercise right now. I want more Ghost of Tsushima. That's what I want. Give me more Ghost of Tsushima. I have tasted and seen the bounty of Souls games, and my stomach is full. It's like, I'm full, man. Thank you. Had enough. I had enough to eat. I'm playing Steel Rising, actually enjoying it, TBH. The weapons are quite fun to use, and the game mechs are not too bad. There was something about Timesia that felt fresh and new. I guess it had some things that was a little bit borrowed from Bloodborne, and so I really enjoyed Timesia. But when I played Wolong, after about 10 minutes, I was like, "Oh man, F this!" I don't know. I don't know. I just can't do it. When it comes out, I might take a crack, do a 2 or 3 hour stream with it and actually try to get far, but I don't know. I think I spent a life's worth of endurance on Sekiro and Elden Ring. I don't have anything left in the tank. I look at this and I want to play this. I want to play Hogwarts, you know what I mean? I want to play God of War. I want to play Forbidden West. I want to play Tsushima. And I go into a game like that, and it has all the looks and all the appearances of a great action-adventure game, but then it's just not. You know what I'm saying? Hang on. I might be able to get this cropped properly. Yeah. Oh, that was just a trailer. I thought maybe they were going to... hang on. Yeah, I can probably get this cropped so we can go full screen when they... There we go. Zero Dawn, I can't think over how boring the game feels to me. Well, yeah, because if you like games like Neo, then of course, like, you're going to go to games like that, they're going to feel like they're in slow motion. It's like when I listen to my own broadcast at 1.5 and then I set it to normal speed, it feels like I'm talking in slow motion. It feels like I'm drunk. So, like, yeah, if you like those kind of games that, like literally kick you in the nuts, you know what I'm saying? And they're fast and punishing, and then you go play Forbidden West or Zero Dawn, you're going to be like, this is just a snooze fest, because it's just... You know, just a different type of game. There's not nearly as much going on. And that's why, like, I'm on the other end of the spectrum. It's like, let me explore a world and have fun combat and kill dudes and get out a bow and shoot some, you know what I'm saying? And then a game like that is just like, and you're like, I'm dead. It's like, I don't even know what happened. This is before I even played Neo. Well, your affinity and your palate is still there. Neo came out and you enjoyed it. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, well, I've never been to that pizza shop, you know, that does this new thing with the crust, but you have a palate that's built for it. So when you go try it, you like it. Like, if you have a palate that just is more accepting and more, you enjoy, like, spicy food more, right? You'd be like, well, I never had spicy food before. Well, it doesn't matter, right? Like, your palate's got a predisposition for it. So, like, if you have some level of predisposition for games like Neo, it makes sense that you'd play Zero Dawn and be like, what the frick is this snooze fest? Zero Dawn, Orbit Umbrella Academy Show or Netflix deal? That's been, yeah, the Horizon Zero Dawn thing as a TV show has been around for a while, hasn't it? That news is kind of old. Still haven't finished Ghost of Tsushima? That's a freaking crime. That's an actual crime. I wanted to play the anime is working for Cyberpunk's numbers. Yeah, 46,000 players. We actually have a really, really good reaction video today to a Cyberpunk video. It's actually really, really, it's a fantastic video. I hope you guys enjoy it. And that surge of interest in Cyberpunk will probably help it'll probably help it. That'll be good. Sidebarring off the palate statement you made, do you think there is a correlation between age and tolerance for spicy food? As I've gotten older, my tolerance for spicy food has drastically gone up. I have no idea. My dad loves spicy food, but he always has. Neo speaks to my interest in samurai and Japanese culture and history in general, so it was an easy sell. And in the looter aspect and stance switching, it was my kind of Souls-like. I just feel like there's too much going on for me to enjoy it. I just feel like I'm getting blasted in the face with a fire hose. It's like there's just too many. I just feel like there's way too many things to do. Karen Gillian is Aloy, yes please. No, they need the chick from Game of Thrones to play Aloy. She literally looks like her. The redhead from the Wilds, or whatever her name was. Okay. A $10 tip from Life Flows. Do you remember I've ever tried Gunfire Reborn? It's actually really fun. Laid back for a rogue. There's a lot of progression to be made between runs. Yeah. Thank you, Life Flows, for the $10 tip. We would love to play that, but until it's actually on something like a console, it's on Steam, so I would need 2 gaming rigs. No, Rose Leslie, I'll pass. I feel like she literally looks like Aloy. That's why I'm into Rise of the Ronin. Game seems right up my alley. I thought it was Rise of Ronin. In any case, it's on Game Pass. Gunfire's on Game Pass in like a month. Oh, it's not about Aloy? No one's playing Aloy? Oh, they're not doing the show about Aloy? Oh, you're saying if it's not Rose Leslie, you'll pass? It's about Zero Dawn. Oh, okay. It sounds like it's going to be a prequel. That's actually a good choice, then you don't have to worry about casting Aloy. I've never played a Ninja Gaiden, or Gaiden, or however you're supposed to say it. I have the Call of Duty beta installed. It goes live in like 2 hours. You what? Yeah, I've never played those games. There's a show coming about Horizon Zero Dawn, yes. She needs to gain a few pounds of muscle to pass as Aloy. Aloy's not very big. She's got a couple of outfits where you can see like her stomach and her ribs. She's a really skinny... Her model is actually quite skinny. She's like... All the people acting like she looked, you know, too mannish or whatever. It was just stupid. It wasn't even remotely true. Hang on a second. I'm going to use the scroll bar. Okay. Oh, yeah, that'd have been a long time. If it's your show, somebody say Aloy's not going to be a redhead. She's not even going to be in it. Aloy's not even in the show. It's about Zero Dawn. It's like a prequel. What is this? Oh, new Genesis Phantasy Star Online 2? I thought there was something else way down here. Are you ready for young... I don't even know what's happening. These kind of cartoons just make me so uncomfortable. They don't look like adults. They look like children. I cannot get into the art style. It's off-putting. It's just off-putting. It's like, here are children not at all dressed or portrayed as children. It's like just super uncomfortable. All right, so that showcase is basically over. All videos. Okay, so they're doing a Street Fighter program. So they're doing a Street Fighter program.
It's a turning kick. And from the low kick and the upper kick. And also there's stronger kick, which is a turning one. And there's the overdrive and we also have another new move, which is Ryubikyaku, jumping dragon rush kick. And actually you can change your position when you're in the air. And depending on the situation in the battle, you can utilize this move. And let's look at Blanca.
Oh, Eugene just found the interview. Aloy will be the main character in the Horizon Zero Dawn show. She will be the main character.
Aerial rolling attack. It's a special move, and it's so Blanca. And you can use it as unique attack as well. And there's a very cute Blanca icon which you can find at the top of the screen. And actually you can use Blanca-chan dolls. And it's a electric attack. And depending on the attack you use, there are different movements. And it applies also permutation on the opponent's move as well. Yes, there are various ways to use it, and you can use it as a shield so that you can get more closer to your opponent as well. So that was about new move, and now we have Matsumoto-san and myself here, so we'd like to try the fight. This is Street Fighter 6, and we have classic type and modern type. So modern type is the one with a simplified manipulation, and it has assist button so that you can use assist combo in a easier way. And we would like to try that out. Even though you are not familiar with Street Fighter, you can still enjoy it. And for those who are familiar with Street Fighter, you can also enjoy it. Yes. Okay, let's try it. Okay, I'll play with Blanca, modern type, and I will try Ken with classic manipulation. Yes, they're talking, and this is the first round. It's very interesting. So now player 2 finish counter. That they are taking a distance, and as you can see, there are different motions of characters. And they are both doing well. Big damage. The throw attack worked. So it was in modern type, and there were some combo attacks.
I think the combat looks better when it's just two people actually playing instead of them showing everything off.
You are playing with a classic type. How are you gonna use Blanca-chan those? Yeah, wonderful. So there's a commentary on commentary. And there are lots of attacks. Wonderful. So you are in a difficult situation, producer. Okay, now the attack is working.
Who's the translator? Subtitles would have been better. Man, so many people say that. Guys, this is a live broadcast. You can't do subtitles on a live broadcast. It's much harder to do. It's not scripted. It's just people randomly talking and saying what comes to them. So that's why they're using a translator.
Actually, there was nothing I should do. Actually, it was the first time for me to listen to that as well. So probably after you go back, you can enjoy listening that as well. And the timing of the commentary was wonderful as well, and it makes the fighting more exciting.
Yeah, I think this game looks incredible, but I would never touch it. I'm just not about it. Have a translator type really fast. Yeah, like the whole live subtitle thing, live closed captions is a thing, but it's typically when you have an English-speaking person and a really fast person typing in English, right? Like translating and typing into English would be, I think, probably a nightmare.
Let's look at characters in the gameplay. Starting from Daoshin. So he is walking in such a mysterious way, and now he is flying up in the air. And he has a lot of special move. He has yoga fire, and by holding button you can change timing. There's such a special move. And there's also yoga arch, which you must be familiar from Street Fighter 5, and there's new.
No, Bello, I'm not going to sit here and act like having to listen to a translator on a not so great quality mic has been enjoyable. This, Tokyo Game Show is hitting probably a 70-30 split, 80-20 split. Most of the audience is probably not, English-speaking Americans. It's probably a lot of folks that don't mind it being in Japanese. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're not the target audience, and so we're not getting the greatest version of the broadcast, and that's okay.
So actually, it is attack which you can use on the ground as well. And also, there's the wave-like attack like this. So there are various yoga fires and yoga inferno. And now let's look at Edmond Honda. From Street Fighter 5, there was a attack called Katayari. And with 6, we also have that. And he has a new move, which is a small step. And this is an attack called it's the attack which you can the punch the opponent. Okay, so let's try the fight with the two characters. Okay, I'll play Honda with modern type. And Nakayama-san will play Daosim with classic type. So now we can try only the first round. So let's look at the situation with projectile. Yoga flame is used. And now they're coming to the center. So he is pushing the opponent. So now he's throwing the opponent. And by using a good distance, try to attack from the air. Harite. It was so Edmond Honda, it was a throw attack. Nakayama-san, you won. Sorry, actually it was won by Matsumoto-san. The modern type Edmond Honda.
No, I'm not a big fighting game guy. No. I grew up playing Super Street Fighter and Killer Instinct and just never really liking them that much.
Fighting style as well. So what's next? So when we are explaining characters, we also talked about training mode. With Street Fighter 6, we have some new addition to the training mode, so it's easier to use everyone. So this is what I want you to look at as well. So we have easy setting or simple setting. So let's have the game screen. When you open the main menu, this is the option you get. First of all, we have umpire practice. When you select this, you can update your setting so that you can practice the move which is appropriate for the particular setting. And the timing of attack is quite random. Yes, it's all set like this. The next, let's look at a practice to respond to drive impact. When you select this, there's random movements for drive impact.
Surprised by your reaction to the game? What's been my reaction? I haven't said anything. I've just been watching.
This practice works. Sorry, the screen is quite far from myself, so I had to actually respond this, but I cannot. And we also have a flame meter. This is actually a wonderful one. So when you have a move, so that this is a flame we have here, yes. And there are the various attacks which you can check. And actually, this feature is very helpful for the development team as well. And this is what you can use for your training. And this is such a good visualization. Yes. So these are training modes we have, which is easy to use from beginner to experienced players. That was very good.
次はねちょっとね、エクストリームバトルっていうね新バトル要素入っていますね。それをご紹介したいと思います。はい。昨日ちょっとね発表した映像の中でもね出てきた。
So we have a new mode, extreme mode, and during the battle, there's a cow or there's metal. It's a very interesting fighting.
By combining gimmicks and rules, we can have a different feel to the battle. And life bar is different from usual as well. Please take a look at that as well. So let's show the battle to you.
はい、じゃあ画面お願いします。
This time, we wanted to provide the opportunity to have fun. This is Flip Master. And you can see that where they are coming from. And you kick the other. Well, you don't have.
This game puts Elden Ring and God of War to shame. Are we suddenly having a contest in chat to make really bad game comparisons and silly statements? Like, is that our first submission?
So if you punch at the right timing, you can also return it. Or the timing.
Oh, he's joking. He's joking. I was like, what is suddenly happening?
We hear that the cows too. But you can also have to watch what the opponent is doing. Yes, looks like it's very spacious. So it's easier for you to look at the gimmick. Okay. So you can have fun with your friends. And we have other gimmicks as well. You can have different ways of enjoying the title, except for regular fighting. Next, I'm sure you are looking forward to finding more about it. Yesterday, we showed some movies yesterday, so I know that you're exposed to it. But we want to show you the beginning of the play of the world tour. This is in English. There are 3 menus that we are showing them to you for the first time.
So I've been thinking about strength, man. Strength, might, the power to fight. Is it money, authority, a cool job, a ton of likes? Okay. Let's keep it simple. I want to be strong. Can you believe it? We got self-driving cars. The time's coming, we'll be taking rockets to Mars. And yet you still got folks out there using their fists and bodies to seek strength. Yeah, I hear you, man. We're all a bunch of fools. But, you know, if you want to know about strength, you just got to get to it. We fighting fools are all getting to it on the streets.
You my new recruit? Kids, take a breather! Welcome. This is Buckler Security Services. I'm Luke, the coach around here. You're here for basic training, right? Okay, let's get you measured up.
From the beginning, everyone's working really hard. Main character, Buckler Security Service that Luke belongs to. And we started with time motion. And you can create your own avatar. Let's look at the function. Body type and gender. Preset is also available. Users can make their own avatar as they like. And it's like a slider. Wow, we can adjust it like this. Edmond Honda. You can also select the amount of muscles and skin color. And also the brightness all stands out. and the body hair.
Yikes.
Wow. Very detailed setting. You can create a character that you like. Wrinkles, you can choose wrinkles. Wow.
Man, can you imagine this level of character customization like an RPG?
Beard. Or you cannot finish it. You'll do this forever. And you can put tattoos on your body. So you can change the characters as street fighters.
Let's see what you've got. Let's see what you've got.
You can choose various things. Maybe I'll.
Yo, Bowers, about 20 minutes ago, Bower Socks ordered 2 light roasts. Thank you very much.
Character and training force. You can choose lots of characters.
Yeah, gotta say, you're photogenic. Oh, righty. Well, that should about wrap up your enrollment. Again, you can call me Luke, or just Coach. Okay then, hope you're ready to begin. First, let's go over the basics.
There are many ways to enjoy World Tour. Sorry about that. Tutorial for walking.
It was still an important first step. Journey. Anyway, moving right along. I placed some panels on the floor. You see them? I want you to pass through every last one and then make your way back to me. Sound good?
You can also change the camera angle. We didn't do this before.
Looks like you've got the hang of things. Let's get right to it then. Show me how you are with your fists.
Wheezy says that Dragon's Dogma is going to have this level of character customization, very close to the new one that they use in Manhunt and Rise. Expect more in Dragon's Dogma 2. Nice, nice.
First, we start with a modern mode, and you can also select the crash mode later. So you get used to it. It's fun if you can use your own character for tutorial. And for attacking, you can learn a lot in detail.
Okay.
This is a modern mode. You can select moves. Please look forward to it. I shouldn't have asked. Oh, that's okay.
Nice work. All right, that about covers the basics. Kind of boring, right? I knew it. That's how the basics are. Simple and boring. But remember, even the biggest rockets need a stable launching pad for takeoff, or else they're just gonna crash and burn. You get me?
Coach, how is any of that gonna help him handle this?
You might wonder who it was.
本的なコードを使ってやっつけていきましょう。
Let's use basic moves and beat up the other.
あ、本当ですね。やばいですね。
Oh, looks like it's a tough match.
そうです。
狙われてる。まさかの投げて。体力2から。
やられました。
Throw the other way. Oh, other one away. I got defeated.
Gosh, come on, man. Are you really gonna be the type to jump before you think? But coach, that was the kind of situation I want to learn to deal with. You're not here to punch bags either, right? Ah, right. This is Bosch. He signed up for the same regimen you are. Look, both of you are my trainees, and you joined at the same time. So play nice, okay? Coach, we both came here looking for strength. If both of us are trying to find that strength, sooner or later, one of us is going to get there first. What happens to the other person then? We all know that nobody's going to be friends after that, so why bother pretending now? Ah, Bosch, my man, that's a really tough question. You gotta know what strength means to you before you go looking for it. You go looking for the wrong things, and you really might end up in that situation someday. But you know what? You can cross that bridge when you get to it. You two are still my plucky little trainees. Listen to what your coach says, and put your hearts into your training. Focus on that. All right. Okay, let's get back to business. You wanted something more practical, right? Well, practicality comes in many forms. But if you want to start off on the right foot in this city, hit the streets.
We stopped at a very good scene. We saw this much and we feels like we can play it right away. I'm sure you want to see the rest of the story, but please look forward to it. I'm very much excited. Yes, we are waiting for more information. Street Fighter 6 was announced in June, and we received lots of response and lots of attention. Thank you very much. So far, we have Street Fighter 6 development team to try to incorporate the challenging battle scenes, and we want to make them all available at that time of launch in 2023. We showed the movie of the World Tour opening. We have unique characters, and we want you to experience the battle styles. And we are making 18 characters to make that available. We will keep adding contents and characters. To the launch, we have some time, but we will keep you posted, so please stay tuned. Thank you.
Now let's look at the worldview and character setting of Street Fighter 6. Now I'd like to invite one more guest, Kaname Fujioka, the art director of Street Fighter 6. I am art director for Street Fighter 6, Kaname Fujioka. Thanks for having me today. So we would like to hear about the character design. So how long have you been involved with this character design. I don't remember, but actually it's a long time. I think it's been about 3 years. And how long have you been with Capcom? Yes, as you can guess, I am actually a little bit old, and I was attracted by the worldview of Street Fighter 2, and I joined Capcom as a designer. And at the time, actually, we had the people who designed the 12 characters from Street Fighter 2, and they taught me a lot about how to design characters. And I was a designer about for 10 years, and there was some structural change, and I became designer, and I was the designer for Monster Hunters. And actually, I always wanted to be involved with Street Fighter, but I didn't have an opportunity in the past. And even though I was designing the fighting game, I didn't have an opportunity. And actually, Nakayama-san is a good friend of mine, and I always said to him that I want to do this, and finally this time I was able to be the art director of this game. And there's a new character, Luke and Kimberly. So what was your motivation to design these characters? So if you look at the characters from Street Fighters, they are from various backgrounds and various fighting styles. So as you can see, they have various kinds of bodies as well, and it's because of their backgrounds and also their fighting style as well. So we looked at from skeleton types. For instance, Luke, who is a main character, and Nakayama-san said that the Luke is Caucasian American, and that is why we studied the muscles of Caucasians. Then Luke has less fat, but he has huge muscle, and he has an background, but we wanted to have huge muscle on his back, and also he is very good at punching, so that is why we wanted to have good muscle on his arms as well, so that he can have a stronger punch. And next, Kimberly. Kimberly is an African American, and as you can see, the muscles at the body center tends to be bigger, and also there's a huge muscle around the hip as well, but there's less muscle at the end of the body, like arms or legs. And because we wanted to have a sharp movement, so that is why we designed Kimberly this way. And another character, Jamie. Jamie is a rival character of Luke, so that is why we made him as an Asian character. And as you can see, he has a relatively sharp muscle, I would say, but he has a really big skeleton, and also he had some flexibility with his body as well, and that is reflected to the character design. And Jamie is good at Chinese traditional martial arts, and he also dances as well. He is a good break dance He's a good break dance dancer as well, and he can do a very tricky moves as well. And the break dance is such a unique dance, and it was a little bit difficult for us to design. So that is why we use the motion capture technology, and we asked the help for a break dance, professional dancers. So let's look at how we did with motion capture technology. So this is a basic the style, the martial style. However, for his leg moves, it's a little bit tricky, and he is he is a professional dancers, and there are some tricks only he can do. So that is reflected to our game design. So we added lots of movements to this character, and we had lots of discussion on that as well. So that is why we had many moves, and it's very cool, and it's very good in a visual or graphic as well. And we wanted to connect the movement of martial arts with the movement of dance. And we had so much fun in designing this. So there are 3 new characters.
You want my take on races and body types? Why? What is it been a problem that they've been describing people in that way? Like, you're allowed to describe people according to what they look like.
Dalshin, Blanca, they have such strong characters, and we spent a lot of time to think about what we should do with them, because we did not want to kill their uniqueness. So he has such a huge body because he's a small wrestler, and the characteristic of his body is a good balance between muscle and fat. And when we designed his movement, we also used motion capture. We invited the former wrestler so that we can reflect the posture and movements of real small wrestler. Next, Dalshin. So as you can see, he has long reach with his arms and legs, so it was a difficult part. And also when you look at his face, it looks very serious, and also when he use fire attack, he also use his upper body very well as well. So that is why we did a lot of work with his facial expression as well. Next, Blanca. Blanca has the gorilla-like body. He's not like
I don't think anything's getting lost in translation. I just think they aren't in like some weird overprotected linguistic country. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing wrong with describing bodies as big, fat, muscular, slim. There's nothing wrong with describing what people look like. Like, I just think they're not in the shackled linguistic practices of the West where we're not sure if we can say anything anymore. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, they've not said anything that is out of turn. They're just describing what the characters look like. That's totally allowed.
Blanca. And after the announcement of Ken, now we have more main characters. So I want to introduce Ken a little bit as well. So I have lots of good memories with Street Fighter 2, and compared to Ryu, Ken is such a passionate character. He is a man of passion. And I wanted to have a Ken in that way. So that is what I discussed with Nakayama-san. And I thought the worldview of Street Fighter 6 goes well with that serious and passionate character of Ken. And This is Shippujin Raikyaku from Street Fighter 3. This is such a cool visual, and this is such impressive scene for me. So there's some design from the past, so probably some of you might notice some of the expressions from the past titles, and I want you to enjoy that as well.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely more history in honor shame cultures, and especially in Asian cultures. Being fat is not actually seen as automatically negative. Like, that's definitely something also here, where if you call someone fat, that's like a negative thing. You have to look at the history of opulence and honor and wealth, and why being fat is not like historically a universal bad thing.
7th to 10th, we are going to stream it at PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, Series S, and Steam. 7 modes can be experienced, training mode, and extra stream battle can be also experienced.
Yeah, if you look at a lot of like historic art, really, really wealthy people are depicted as fat. They're heavy. They're not like gaunt and skinny. If they would see like around the 90s, if you look at like supermodel culture and stuff like that, they would have never drawn women that way because they would have seen that as like unappealing. It would have been a class thing that you look poor if you're skinny and frail. And so, yeah, historically speaking, there's a lot of artwork that even shows you that they didn't think being skinny was something to be praised. That was a sign that you were poor and, you know, not eating well.
Players are having a fierce battle to be qualified to Capcom 9, and they are fighting at Capcom Pro Tour 2022. There's still opportunity for you to go there. We are having Capcom Pro Tour World Warrior in 26 regions on the globe. We have a regular games to gain points, and we also have regional final tournaments. If you win in those tournaments, you are qualified to play in Capcom Cup 9. Also, you will be nominated to get the Japan Esports Union professional license at the national championship. I'm also telling you about this for the first time. This is the event for 35th anniversary. We are going to have a concert in Shibuya on January 29th at Lawson Ticket. Again, this is going to be a raffle style.
Okay, they're far as I can tell, they're wrapping it up. I just scrolled to the end of the video. No more gameplay, no more breakdowns, just like announcements about different things that are going on. So we watched the Sega one. The Koei Tecmo one will have some Wolong stuff. Our Wolong first look is live right now. It's live right now. If you guys want to watch that, if you're interested in the Wolong demo, Wolong Fallen Dynasty. Do they do any gameplay? Yeah. Here we go.
Very nice.
I don't know if I would do a first look of Street Fighter, maybe just like the campaign. Let me make sure, hang on, let me make sure this is on.
Right. We try to show the nice landscape of China. This is not the beginning of the real game. We heard Ryoma.
Okay, so that right there is a perfect example of why I was having a hard time. It's really, really fast, very, very combo driven. You want to hold the Cyberpunk for Monday? What's our path for getting redirects to it? Oh, shoot. It's so good, though. Yeah, I kind of want to have it hit today but we can't really redirect. We don't need to do the Reforge Roundtable after show today because it's just me and Ginger Ginger usually has to go pretty quickly anyway. He's usually by the time we get to the after show, he can't say much. He has to like mute the mic and like help his kids. So let's just not do the Reforge after show. Let's just go over to that, and then we can come back and do like a members only stream to remind everybody about tonight. So let's just do that. Let's save it. I want to run it today. Yo, Gritter with 19 months, thank you.
Yellow Turban Rebellion, that's a very famous event.
But you can see how satisfying the parries are, right? You can see how satisfying the parries are. Call of Duty. Doesn't Call of Duty go live in an hour? I'm going to play it, but I think the beta goes live in an hour. We're going to be playing it.
I'm sure fans are already familiar with Three Kingdoms, so we try to meet their expectations. I want to also ask you about the actions. I think many are watching this for the first time. They use different weapons in martial arts. Depends how they fight against you, you can change the way you fight. And so then you can make them weaker. Many weapons, yes.
I'm being told that Call of Duty is live.
There are some weapons unique to this era, or we have some traditional weapons. Depends on the preference of the player. You can think about your own strategy. So, what's this flag? This is the flag for the army, and you can raise your level, and if you put the flag, that means you control the area, and you can also grow with it. So you are expanding your territory, correct? I talked about morale. By putting a flag, now I'm morale 3. On top of the tiger, you see 5. This shows the parameter for strength. When you have 3, the opponent is 5, so the opponent is stronger, correct? The sword is burning. Yes, this is also one of the technique. We have actions with fire. This action is good for fire. Right bottom? Yes. This is kind of a magic or tactics. And utilizing it, you can be stronger or in a better position in fighting. I was watching it. So you are spreading out all the guts. The movement is quite quick compared to the previous enemy. Yes. We try to make sure that it's quick. And if you defeat the enemy, you can get some equipment, and by then you can get stronger. Can you explain this briefly? There are 5 types. How you can get stronger, and each one is unique. We focus on the right top now, but you want to be more offensive or more supportive, or you can maintain good balance among 5, or you can focus on one area. Or if you want to enhance one strength, that's okay too. You just defeat enemies. Yes, you can get values as experience. And depends on the player's preference, you can allocate the points to the strength. When you are defeated, you lose this experience value forever. You also have to decide whether you're going to go and fight or run away from it. Is that a person? Is it Choryo? Wow. Warrior. Yes. He is one of the warrior from the Yellow Turban Rebellion. You guard it and you lost HP? The green gauge is HP. And the gauge below that is for spirit. So if enemy is stronger, you see orange. And if the gauge goes all the way, then you won't be able to do anything anymore. But then you can go back with deflect. And when you use tactics, the value on the gauge goes down. What is this? Shinju? Divine East. So by using it, you are in a better position now. The timing of deflect is quite sensitive. Yes, the movement of boss, you have to understand it better. Yamagiwa-san already mastered how to do it. So his play is quite smooth. But if you're a beginner, it's difficult. But if you get used to playing with it, so
guys, this is Wolong Fallen Dynasty. I have a Wolong Fallen Dynasty first look that hit our first look channel today. It's very fast. It's very challenging. A lot of parrying, blocking, dodging, and different abilities you have to use.
I'm surprised myself. I'm playing well today. The boss is different for the trial version. So I wanted to show a different version of boss. Then you're getting defeated as you speak to us. It's more interesting now. Oh, please defeat boss. Can you? Getting close.
He's out of heals.
That was a nice move.
Oh, yep.
Defeated. Defeated. The gut all over the place. Do we have more time? Probably not. I wanted you to win. But that was a very stylish play.
So
let's go here.
Yes, so it's kind of Chinese moves, and you can use these moves to make a communication like Bruce Lee. I feel Kung Fu here. So let's start the battle. Well, it is great and dark. So Lubu is on red hair, yes. You know, the Lubu is the best human being. The red hair is the best horse. You know, he is the most powerful in the three kingdoms. And the life is less than half. Yamagiwa-san, you are supposed to be doing good today, right? But so it's not really win or lose. I want to do the deflect. When I deflect the attack, we can take Lubu down from red hair. But now I'm defeated. Ippai Tochi again. Well, he can still fight. He can still fight. We have some time. So it means that I get defeated twice, 3 times, or 4 times. Well, I want to see that Lubu's life gets halved. Well, which one do you want to see? Like a test play version or the other version? Or maybe I can take a revenge. So let's do the battle against Lubu again. Well, I didn't say I'm going to defeat him. So there are a number of crushing defeats that players experienced in TGS. Now I want you to show us we can win. Well, Lubu is the most powerful person on the planet. Well, one attack is so powerful. Yes. That Lubu is the boss you will see in the middle or toward the end of the game, so he is very strong. So when you play and you cannot defeat the boss, you want to earn a lot of experience points. Yes, you can do that, or you can do the multiplayer. Or we see another Untitled. I was going to talk a lot. I wanted to talk more. Well, I used the one item to recover my life, but it didn't work. So, you are dead again, even sooner. Lubu has the great weapon, and he is good at bow and arrow, and he is with the red hair, and he's too strong. Maybe we have the time for another battle? Yes, one last battle. Do you want to do it? No, I don't want to do it. Why is that? We are not torturing you, so why don't you play? Well, I was not expecting to play against Lubu. Well, the longer you show the game, and the better the users understand about the game. So you are doing a PR activity right now.
Gosh, this looks freaking hard.
He is really agile, and I want you to take him down from red hair first. And I am reducing his spirit. And it's easy to say it, but it's very difficult to do it. Now he is on the ground. Nice. Maybe not. No chance. No. Untitled again. Crushing defeat. Actually, 4 defeats. The record high. During the live streaming, I'm embarrassed. So it's a great game to play, right? Yes, the players try, and I want all the players to beat Lubu. Yes, please do the revenge for us. Thank you. It was a lot of information. The first information in TGS, and we know more about the game. And please look forward to more new information. And that was the gameplay for Warlong Fallen Dynasty.
We heard many stories. We are coming to an end of the session. So I'd like to ask more information from Yasuda-san. This is the information we are showing for the first time. We decided to distribute this trial version at 8 o'clock today, simultaneously on the globe, right after this program. Yes, I didn't want to say it till now. PlayStation 5, XSX, XSS are available. We are going to conduct a survey for play as well. We are looking forward to your frank feedback. We are also doing the Twitter campaign at the same time, This is again starts at 8 o'clock Japan time, and this is going to be held on Twitter. Please.
Yeah, I don't know if the laughing was in game or the commentators. There's something about the speed. There's something about like the instantaneous attacks. Like I just don't know. I don't think I can do it. You know what I mean?
Yes, I want this T-shirt, defeated T-shirt.
It just seems so fast. It seems so like, it's almost like it abuses the player. He smacked the snot out of you. I don't know. It could be one of those things where like once you adjust and once you can kind of see what's going on, you know, maybe it's more enjoyable. But the first time I saw somebody playing like Sekiro, or the first time I saw somebody playing Dark Souls, I was like, oh, I could see myself enjoying that if I just got good at it. I watched people play this and I'm like, I don't think I'll ever enjoy that game. It just looks absolutely brutal and unenjoyable.
From you to your fans.
This in Forspoken will show off how good that system is. Oh, the beauty of trials. Right.
People will enjoy it, and please give us your frank feedback. Based on your feedback, we want to reflect it in the title. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yamagiwa-san was defeated 4 times during the program. Esther-san? Well, I really liked Three Kingdom when I was in the elementary school. This was my dream to make this title. There are many titles regarding Three Kingdoms, but this is the first one from Team Ninja. And we make sure that the title will be a good one for you. Thank you very much for your time. You talked about a Twitter campaign earlier. What kind of videos you are looking for? You were very close, but then finally you were defeated. When you were deflecting, Yamagiwa-san was trying to tailor his tactics against the enemy. But we want to watch Super Play. You can do it too. Yes, we want to see your Super Play. But after that, we want lots of defeats. Yes, correct.
I feel like some of you guys are bringing up the subtitles thing just to do it. Like, it's been answered 8 times over. You guys have been around all day yesterday, all day today. Quit bringing up subtitles. Like, I feel like y'all do it on purpose. You've heard my explanation, like, all day yesterday and all day today. Don't tell me you didn't hear me explain it. Please don't even type that. You heard me explain it numerous times why there's no subtitles. It is a live event. If I have to explain it one more time, my dadgum head's going to explode. Like, Jiminy frickin' Christmas. Like, I've seen so many people bring it up. I feel like y'all are bringing it up, and there's no reason to bring it up anymore. Timeouts? No, I'm not going to time anybody out. It's like, stop bringing it up. It doesn't need to be a focal point anymore. We've addressed it so many times. Like, stop talking about it, please. We need a dadgum emote. We had one on the old platform. I'm not going to time anybody out, but I feel like, I don't know. I feel like sometimes people enjoy asking a question that's been asked numerous times just to see if I'll frickin' snap. I don't know. It starts to feel underhanded and weird. It just starts to feel like, why is everybody saying the same thing? Like, it just, I don't know. How do I close this? Quit. I don't want that open. Came in 2 hours, been busy. But you were here yesterday. It came up so many times yesterday. I don't know. I feel like the same people do it. I feel like the same usernames do that. Like, they poke that repetitive question bear. I don't know. I don't know. It always makes my spidey sense tingle. Every time. Every time. All right, here's the dilemma that I have. I have a stream scheduled for the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 beta, okay? But it's just team deathmatch. So, I don't know how much I can... I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I can frickin' play this game for an hour and 15 minutes. I just don't know if I can. If we go too early, I'm going to get burned out and then not want to keep going, and then we're going to be too far away from the vertical aim. Inverted. Okay. Gameplay. Okay. Yeah, I know everybody wants me to go over to Call of Duty, but that's the problem is if I go over to Call of Duty too early, we can always spectate and crap talk. Well, at least, I guess let me eat first, and then we'll do it. You need a team? I mean, I don't mind grabbing a team and going. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind grabbing a team and going. I'm just not cut out for like a long Call of Duty stream. I'm just not wired that way. What are you eating? It's like a burrito bowl. It looks like that guy over there and Gritter are online. Someone named Waffle. Craig Tasmo. I'm sure a member here can rally members, get a team. Yeah, maybe. I don't even know if I can try the third person. I don't know if I can. You want some chicken and rice now? Yeah, this is pork. This is pork. I think a few people said in the Discord that they were playing. Okay. Like till board, go watch stuff you missed. It's going to be a second stream. We can't do that. I don't want a Modern Warfare 2 open beta gameplay stream with me like watching stuff. That wouldn't make any sense. Console exclusive beta. All right, hang on. Let me get all my tweets and stuff ready while I'm eating. We moved a table into our house last night, and it was heavy, but like not too heavy to move, but it was such a perfect size that it was so awkward getting it through the doors. I swear to you, I hurt my back. Like, not my back, but like my upper shoulder, because I was like trying to torque the stupid thing to get it through this door, and I freaking hurt myself. Like, I know how to lift something properly, but it was just the right size. It was just the right size that we had to like rotate it on its side. Subtitles is what I imagine people being like. I wasn't trying to snap at anybody. I was just so tired of the question. I was like, the problem is like, I can't experience when people come in. So when I see people that I see all the time, I'm like, how do you not have an explanation? Like, I'm not trying to snap at anybody. It's just one of those questions. It's like, my gosh, especially for a live stream. Oh, the sure command is wrong. Let me update the sure command. Sure command is wrong. This is a Thor shirt directly from the Thor collection over there. Do that and then do... Okay. Sure command's now updated. Just got my bad here. I didn't hear him yesterday or today. Been a busy week. You're good, Smashville. I felt like we had answered it so many times. I was like, my gosh. I didn't realize that many people expected or wanted subtitles. I guess it's a good thing, right? That like people are comfortable with it or want it. You know what I'm saying? Huh. Yeah, I will be playing Forspoken, yes. Okay. All right, let's do this. Let me switch the input device to HDMI 2. Let me go to studio mode and switch to CapCard 2. Here you go. We out here. All right. I'm going to give you guys a link. Oh, that ain't the right link. That's to Thor. If you guys traditionally don't get treated well by live redirect, then use the link that I put in chat. Right? Live redirect can be wonky sometimes. We are diving in to the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 open beta gameplay. It's live. I've got it on PlayStation. Someone got me a code. I may be trying to group up with people from the stream at some point. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to make that work. This will be about an hour-long stream, not much longer than that. I usually can only take Call of Duty in small doses or like fun private match party game Call of Duty. I'm going to end the previous stream that was the Tokyo Game Show coverage, and it should bring everybody over. If you did not see or enjoy my coverage, be sure to check that out. And we are going to dive in very, very quickly here to